So very quickly before we get into the video, I've released my first ever video course for young beginners wanting to gain strength in hypertrophy using a foundation of calisthenics. So I had bought my first ever pull-up bar at the age of 14, where I really desperately wanted to try calisthenics and get into the workout mode. So when I had assembled my pull-up bar and mounted it onto my door frame, I did all the safety checks required in order to check that I wouldn't die from using it at some point. There were some very minor issues like creaking, but once I had actually mounted onto the bar and the door frame got used to my weight, the creaking went away. But now, a year and 7 months later, the creaking has got even more serious and louder. And it's even started making marks on my door frame. It's worn out the paint of the door frame. And at that point I decided that I should no longer use this door frame pull-up bar anymore, because it wouldn't be safe anymore for me. The problem is, I was too desperate to keep on using the pull-up bar because I didn't want to feel skinny anymore. I wanted to bulk up and gain muscle. So even though I didn't feel 100% safe at the start, I probably felt like 90% safe, I still kept on using it because I didn't want to feel skinny anymore. Now, if you're in the same position as me, it's very likely, make sure that when you start using the pull-up bar that you really do feel safe and that you're not just using it in order to build aesthetics or muscle, and that you're doing it because you feel very safe in doing it. Now, if you do decide to keep using the door frame pull-up bar, even though it's not the safest option for you, which I do not recommend at all, I would say keep monitoring your bar and your door frame very closely and carefully, just because of the fact that door frames were not designed to hold your whole body weight, and overusing the bar on your door frame might lead to your door frame collapsing at some point, and you probably do not want that to happen. Now, I would like to stress that using a pull-up bar on a door frame in a home which you don't own is even riskier, because if something happens to your door frame, you might get in trouble with your landlords and have all these issues. So if you are in a vulnerable situation like this, I would not recommend going into pull-up bars for your door frame. Now, it's for this exact reason and experience why I want to create a section in the course regarding the substitute pull exercises which you can do without a bar. Because now I realize that a bar is not viable for most people. They need something else which has a smaller risk, so that they do not end up getting in unnecessary trouble because of my stupid advice. So if you would like to check out my course, it will be the first link in the description. And if you do like videos like these, exposing the truths about calisthenics, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.